Part 2 viewers.
All right.
Hi,
hey guys.
viewers.
All right.
So my friend Marlon here is gonna build a tent. He's actually very good at it.
Well.
So we're gonna show you a little montage of that, of him building a tent.
Okay.
So let's get into it.
Let's get into it. All right, here we go. I'm gonna tie this first. I have a little ribbon here. So that's cool. That keeps this whole thing rolled up together. That ribbon. When we unroll it, okay, this.
It's like a contract.
We don't need that.
I hope you guys are having a great day.
However, there's the poles and all the stuff.
What is that?
Okay.
Is that your tent?
Well, this.
What if there's like a little thing to like protect it, like the top and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the hard plastic portion of it. Okay. Alrighty. Here we go.
We should do how to make a tent video. That's what we're doing right now. So.
I'd love to find a motherfucking ladder down here.
Yeah, but I've never seen one.
I've always wanted to use one. See, this is taking forever to boil.
Right.
But those stoves, they build them in such a way that it keeps the heat right on the bottom of what you're boiling.
That could probably
Really,
fit
really
like
cool.
it could probably fit like 7 babies.
So, now, all right, this is the inside. As you guys can see, this tent is basically a big, huge mosquito net.
Yeah.
Okay, it's got no covers. It's just you can see it's just basically a big mosquito net.
That's a nice little backpack tent.
Yeah, I mean it's it's small, compact for one person. You can
You need a
comfortably.
little itty bitty frickin' one of those backpack stoves.
Yeah. You know, I mean this little tent fits on the bottom of that backpack there. You know. We got the tent pole or tent stakes here. Just pound these suckers in the ground with something. Here. Rock. A rock. Get 'em rock.
That will help.
You're gonna have the opening towards the opposite way of the. You gotta turn your tent around. You don't want the opening
Facing
to
the
look
fire.
towards nothing, do you? You don't want it to look towards the rest of the camp.
Yeah, it's backwards. Hold
you got
on.
your doorway backwards.
She did. This is kind of a
No,
long
you're right.
video.
I guess I was just doing that for the video purposes, so that the viewers can see. Now we're gonna turn this thing around.
Viewers can see that you fucked it up.
Yeah.
Fuck this video. I'm gonna make this a shitty video. I'm gonna say lots of fucks and cuss words and stuff.
Well,
and
you can
fuck
drop
it
F
up,
bombs.
so you can't post it.
Great, thank you.
Hey man, anytime, dude. I care about you guys.
Well, it's facing the car, or I can have it facing the fire. Well, either way, it's still facing outwards, so that's good. All right, yeah, that'll be good right there. Bada bing. All right, here we go. Let's see. What side was I using?
What are you doing, bud?
What's this here?
Getting my football.
Okay,
Ready, Dad?
okay, there's one. Pole stakes in now. I don't think I'll need them because it's not that windy, but tent can move on its move around. Four of these suckers.
definitely need a table.
Like a
I
little,
couldn't afford to frickin' buy any more shit, man.
a little camp table.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They had one at Bimart that unfolds and has these two little frickin' bench seat things. And I want one.
That's not something to eat.
Yeah, I mean,
I just buy you a chicken stick. Are you frickin' not
Be
starving?
convenient.
Give me a second. I mean, we'll...
that's the tent set up.
Give me a second. I'm trying to frickin' stretch out and make some coffee.
Okay.
I'll feed you.
However,
You'll have soda pop. We're gonna go play and everything, but just chill out for a second. We're here, bud. Don't worry. You're gonna eat. You just ate a big thing of chicken. Don't tell me what you ate. You also said you ate the whole thing.
all right.
Somebody like
That's basically the tent.
Early as heck, dude.
Except for I'll throw this over it. You can see. So,
Shit, I got a little football here.
here is
One of my freaking carabiner cups broke already.
seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See the freaking. That's where all these little carabiners always break too. See the freaking little springs
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
They always break right there.
Yeah, I know those parts on them are pretty like
It was.
janky. They're soft. They break real easy, which is kind of stupid. All right. So now you've got the freaking rain fly on.
That's it.
Yep, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, guys. The video is almost over.
Oh yeah, motherfucker.
There it is.
Right on, dude. Oh yeah, that's got the frickin'. You see?
Yeah, and you can
You
just.
can stretch it out so you can like be outside.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a nice little tent.
Yeah, it's not bad, right?
That's it. You got enough room for a freaking sleeping bag and your backpack and
The
stuff.
video there.
All right, I'm gonna set up the stove now. So hold on. I'm gonna take this off because I'm getting hot and all that. I'll be right back.
How do I look?
All right, guys. So this is a basic camp stove. Okay, wood burning stove. I'm gonna set this up for you, and then I might show you some of the contents of my bug out bag. Some of the stuff that I had to pull out to get to this, I can show it to you here in a minute. It's basic stuff, water filtration. I've got a camp shower, one of those hanging bags that you use for a camp shower. Okay, so anyways, so I'm opening this up here, okay? And now, it's all together in one piece, but there's many pieces of this thing. There's a bunch of pieces in there that you have to take out to put together. So we take all the pieces out, okay? Now, oh, there's one more, okay. This is the basic bottom portion
Can I go in your tent?
of the stove. Yeah, but do you want to take your shoes off before you go in there? Just so that way you know, don't drag in a bunch of stuff. But yes, you can. All right, so there it is. The basic bottom, and as you can see on the inside, there are air vents here all along the inside. Okay, so then this is the middle, I guess, portion. Oop, wrong way.
You're over there making gay YouTube videos while I'm smoking dabs.
I'm going to be over there in a minute to smoke some dabs with you. Trust me. So, when you put them together...
That is a freaking warm coffee here, too. You might want to get some before it freaking cools off.
All right. I'll be right there. This is the little plate or bowl that the fuel tablets or wood, or whatever you're going to burn, will be put into this or onto this. And this goes down into the center of the thing. So, when it's in there properly and securely, okay, it'll look like this. See how it just sits down in there? Like that? Okay? So, then you put the stuff in.
That is one of the neatest camping gadgets that I've ever seen.
Then this, I know, it's so cool, right?
Have you ever seen those? They're kind of like that, but they fold flat.
Yes, I have.
They're like square, kind of the same idea.
Yep. And actually, I was debating whether, when I was shopping for this one, I was looking at that other style.
I like that. I like those ones probably a little better, but I think the flat one would probably be easier in a backpack.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. There is your stove. Okay? When it's all together, assembled properly. Now, this little portion here, so if you have a pot or a pan sitting on top of this, and you want to keep feeding the fire to keep it going, you will slide in pieces of wood or fuel tablets in this little opening here, while the pan or the pot is sitting on top of it. The smoke will be vented out through the bottom, and this is your stove that you need only wood or fuel tablets or anything flammable, cotton, anything. You just throw it down in there, put your pan on top, boil water, cook eggs, pancakes, whatever the fuck you got. And that's the stove. Now, we're going to start this up here in a bit, and I'm going to show you guys that as well. I'll be back in a few. Alrighty. So, water filtration. I dropped it. This is your basic bag of water filtration. I've got Sawyer Minis, I've got Life Straws, I've got water tablets. Yeah, I love Life Straws. I've got a bunch of water tablets. Yeah, I know, and there's still so much stuff that I want to get. Here's the camp shower, okay, in this bag. These are my gloves here. CB radio. It's not put together right now, but I have a CB radio with an antenna. These are just some crystals and rocks that I have collected. See, we got some purple, what is that called? Well, this is quartz. That's, this is fluorite. I've got some citrine. This purple one, fuck, I can't remember the name of that, but you guys probably know it. This is just one of those emergency blankets. I've got 2 of them actually in there, and I've actually got a bigger, thicker one inside of the bag. I've got a little canola candle. This is some fire starter in case you can't find, you know, wood or anything. Anyway, so that's just some of the stuff that I pulled out of my bag. I've got a couple of little lanterns here. I've got some other light sources in the bag as well. Flashlights, glow sticks, you know, waterproof matches and emergency candles. I've got all that shit in the bag. I've got some binoculars here, some really good binoculars. They're not Bushnell, they're something else. Can't remember exactly what they're called, but they're very expensive and very good. Okay, so that's that for now. I'm going to do another video here in a minute of me setting, or actually starting up the wood stove. So that'll take place in just a moment. Okay guys, I'm going to pause it here for a minute and I'll be back in just a little bit once we get everything else together. Here's the camp though, okay? So far we've got our canopy with all of our stuff here underneath it, as you can see, okay? All of our stuff, there's the vehicle. Okay, here's my tent. My buddy Pat is going to be sleeping in the van with his son, so they're not going to be in a tent. I'm going to be in a tent. I'll be back in a few. Oops.
Drive all the way through.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it right there, let me tell you. Put the torch out of the way. Well, this is it, guys. We're camping right now. We're chilling. I got the coffee.
Yeah, there's someone back here.
Cowboy coffee. Just took a couple of
You
dab
see my
hits.
van and tent and everything.
For you YouTubers that don't know what dab hits are, it's basically very concentrated THC. Marijuana product.
What, do you see the van there?
Yeah, people are stupid sometimes, man.
You don't
But anyway,
just drive
so we're chilling.
into someone's
Got some coffee.
campsite.
I'm gonna set up the wood-burning stove here in a minute. I mean, it's already set up. I'm gonna start it so that way you guys can see it actually working. I don't know if we'll cook anything on it because you already got the Coleman stove and grill and everything, so we don't really need my wood-burning stove. But I thought it would be cool to have it for, you know, just a fire and.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a good idea because I bet you a lot of see the mud and water right there.
It
You
does.
know, that means it's been raining up here and all this shit and the frickin' brush is wet.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm just gonna wait.
And the thing, that little one time I had that thing on in a tent, not this tent, but I had that little wood burning stove going inside of a tent. And if you put too much in it, you know, the flames will come shooting up out of there a good 2 or 3 feet above the actual. So you got to be careful when you're inside of a tent. You could burn the whole top of your tent off. But I had it, you know, pretty low. So, but I had it to where it was going, and in my small tent, it provided warmth for the whole night. I didn't even have to sleep in my sleeping bag.
Sorry, this is the wood campground.
Excuse me?
I saw the sign for wood. Is that
I did see a sign, and I thought we're not going to be able to go back there, but there's no one back here.
there's another place back there?
No, there's no one there. I mean, you don't see anyone.
There's empty spots
nobody
back there.
camping.
Weird. Okay, sorry to bother you.
Yeah,
Oh, no
problem.
bother at all.
Nice booty.
Come back if you want to.
Yeah, I see. That's got to be an old sign.
Right. All right. We got some weed. Dang, man, she had some nice legs.
Girl, that hot. She got a guy with her.
There's no way she's up here, yeah, like without
She's
a
got
dude.
guy with her. Guaranteed she does.
There might be some rangers.
Unfortunately, but whatever. Hey, she was nice to look at for about 5 seconds.
Had to have been an old.
There might be some rangers.
Did she say she was going to come back here? Maybe she's just up here with her fucking girlfriend or her sister. Wouldn't that be sweet? Did you say you had creamer for this? Is it in the car?
It's right here.
I can get it. All right.
That was on top of that. Hey.
Yep, look, she pulled right around, man.
I think
Nope.
you're gonna find something back there, but it's not. It's the same fucking road, girlfriend.
Yeah, like, hello. Are you retarded? Are you retarded? No, I should.
Oh, look at Rayman. He banged up the whole casino, and he was a retard.
He was retarded. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that shit? You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
the sparkly, the fucking.
He's a retard.
Yeah, there might be some rangers around here.
He was a
See him
retard.
sometimes.
Rangers, yeah. Yeah, they're up here.
The Forest Service Rangers.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, remember those really nice rangers when we went camping with Christian?
I've been camping with Christian lots of times. I've encountered those rangers lots of times.
I tell you what.
I don't want no one posting it right next to me.
Yeah. Right? Unless it's that blonde that just came.
Yeah, no, it's her.
Right.
I'm gonna suck my friend's cock ring. You gotta do it now.
Come on, man.
It's initiation, lady.
I need somewhere to lay.
Yeah, this video is gonna have adult content. So
Words like fuck is gonna be said.
yeah, we're talking about chicks and things like that. So if you have kids,
And you shit Marlon's coffee.
or if you don't care that your kids hear this type of language, then by all means let them hang out. But I know most of you probably won't. And that's cool, whatever, however you do your parenting. We, however, don't really, kids need to learn the shit anyway, so.
Your kids need to fuck off, alright? Alright?
Alright.
Your kids need to fuck off.
You heard it. You heard it from the source, man.
And I know what I'm talking about.
He's got 3 fucking kids.
I don't tell
And
them
they're
to
all
fuck.
great.
I probably have told my kids.
His kids are great. They're
Bobby!
the most well-behaved
Where you
fucking
at?
kids you would ever see.
Oh, you're peeing.
And you know what?
Oh, okay. Alright.
It's called parenting. I see all these kids that run around today, and they're all fucking stupid, talking back to their kids and telling their kids, I want a cell phone when they're 8 years old and shit. And I'm just like,
My kids don't
the
talk
reason
to me
why this happens
like
is
that.
because we don't whip our kids' asses anymore, and they're all sensitive because no one wants to drop the F-bomb in front of them, or smoke weed in front of them, or what the fuck ever. And then by the time they're 15, they wind up in juvenile hall anyway. So, it's all about how you parent your children and what you teach them. What is right, what is wrong, what adults are allowed to do, why they're allowed to do it. And, because a lot of times I think kids just want to know why. When you tell them, well, I can do it because I'm an adult, and you're not. And then they just leave it at that. But it's like, if you explain to them, well, this is why, then they sort of have an understanding, and then they go, okay, well, when I'm fucking 17, I can do the same shit, or whatever. But what were you going to say?
You said something about smoking pot in front of the kids.
Yeah, man, fuck.
And every time, not every time, but a lot of the times when I smoke, I start getting these flashbacks and visions of things like when I was 4 years old, seeing my dad's bong on the coffee table and spilling water out of it and being like,
I used to sit around there.
What the heck is this thing, man? I don't know, but now I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna light this up. Cool, this is a bong.
Mm-hmm.
But it's empty.
My mom used to smoke fucking weed in front of me, joints all day, and she would tell me no. Whenever I would try to fucking get some or fucking get, ask questions, she would tell me, and she'd be like, no, there's no fucking way. When you're 18, then you can, or when you're 17, But she, she made sure that I understood the boundaries. And that's all you have to do. You just have to make them understand the boundaries. Yeah. I mean, fuck, I took my first sip of beer with my dad when I was probably 10. Well, maybe younger than that, 9. But that's back in the fucking 80s, I was growing up in the 80s. We were not snowflake wusses back then. We got BB guns for birthday presents.
I got him a BB gun for Christmas.
Yeah, So,
got
I
an
mean,
air-
things are very different now.
I bought
got an
his older
airsoft-
brother Christian. I bought him a frickin' rifle. He was 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old when I gave him his first
Fucking A.
22. A real rifle, a 22 rifle.
Like a Red Ryder shit?
No, it was a legit rifle.
Yeah.
Shoots actual bullets. I bought him one of the Red Riders. He has one.
Yeah.
And my dad fucking flipped. Oh, you bought him a gun. What the fuck? You know what? That gun sat unlocked next to the bed for as long as I had him. As long as I had custody, it sat unlocked, and he never so much as glanced at it, never asked about it, never wanted to talk about it.
Yeah.
But when we went out and played with it, he was all about it. But when it was home and it sat in the corner, he left it alone.
Yeah.
And he knew, don't touch
it. Right.
He would wave it around. I would fucking scream at him, don't you dare do that.
Right.
Shoot at this TV. Shoot at the TV. You see what that bullet does? Imagine
Right.
that hitting me or one of your friends. I would say things like that to, and he's got
Right.
the utmost respect for firearms. His whole family's grandma, grandpa, aunts, his uncle. They got lots and lots of guns.
Yeah, and I think that's all it
and
really
I think
is.
it's great.
It's just the way that you teach them about it, and what you teach them, why you do these certain things, why you don't do these certain things, you know. And that's really just what it is. It's just about how you know. And a lot of parents, they just get confused. They don't understand. They think, well, discipline, means, this and this and that. And it's like, well, someone else's idea of what discipline is, or how, I mean, I've seen good parents and well-behaved kids, and I've seen parents that are just worthless, and their kids are all over the place.
A lot of parents are.
You know.
It's a shitty thing to say.
Right.
That's a worthless parent. But yeah, a lot of parents
And I hate
are
to say that,
worthless.
but I go walking through Walmart on any given day, and I see these parents, two parents with one kid they can barely handle, or sometimes one parent with 5 kids, and they're all over the place, and I'm just like, God. And it seems like these moms are like younger and younger. Like, we got moms that are walking around that are like 18 years old, 19-year-old, and they have 2 kids. And I'm just like, man, they haven't even lived life yet, and they're already having 3 kids and shit. No wonder they're all fucked up.
Yeah.
Sit in my dad's chair.
But the weird thing is back in the day, when Vikings were around, women were getting pregnant at 16 with 5 kids, and they were doing great. So what the fuck happened?
That's recording.
Absolutely. Yes, I do.
You should not said that.
Is that right, Connor?
Yes.
All right.
Not,
You hear your son right now?
do not say cuss words when you're making a YouTube video.
You hear this fucking kid?
You can say cuss words.
What the hell?
Do not say that in front of the viewers.
In front of the viewers. You hear him, guys? He's doing good, see? This is a well-behaved, well-disciplined kid. He knows what the fucking rules are. Yes!
And if you're at school, listen to your teacher.
Well, that's debatable. But
Can you put the camera?
you're on the right path. But listening to your teacher these days could actually screw you all up. So, just...
Can you point the camera at me?
Well, you just get in the frame, bud. Here, just, There you go. I'll move over. There he is. Tell him your name.
My name is Connor. As you see, you saw
Who's
me-
your dad?
Patrick Allen. Oh,
Yeah, well, Patrick. We don't want to give out too much information.
yeah.
But,
As
yeah.
you know,
he's one of my best friends, Pat, and this is his son. He's got you've got 2 brothers, right?
yeah. One is Christian and one is dun 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 Carter Hanson.
All C names.
Yep.
Christian, Carter,
Fine.
and Connor.
I stole your seat, Dad.
See that, bub?
Do you ever remember a thing when so before you get up, you say frogs, and that means that no one can take your seat. And if someone does take your seat, you get to punch them in the arm. Do you remember doing that kind of thing as a kid?
Frogs.
I
No, I do
remember,
remember
we
frickin'.
did that kind of thing as a kid. You
No.
know, did you ever have something like that?
Yeah, I don't think it was that word particularly, but yeah.
Where like this is my seat, or and if someone takes it, you get to like flick them in the ear or fucking punch them in the arm or something.
Or in the eye.
Well, yeah, I guess so. That'll
And
really
if
make
you
sure
punch
that they don't
someone
ever
in
take
the
it
eye
again,
really
huh?
hard, they will have a black eye.
Yes, they will.
It's very true.
So, I mean,
Guess what? My friend had a black eye.
did he?
No, it's a girl named Marley.
Marley, huh? She had a black eye.
Yeah. Not like her girlfriend or anything like that.
These kids, man, they're crazy, giving each other black eyes and shit. The hell's going on?
And make sure to get some cool tattoos when you grow up.
You hear him? Talking about tattoos.
Make sure
Something
you get
else,
some cool
man.
tattoos.
Huh?
Make sure you get cool tattoos.
Yeah, when you grow up. See? See, he knows. When you grow up. He knows. It's all about
And what's
discipline
your
and-
favorite band?
my favorite band.
Yeah.
My favorite metal band is Pantera. Pantera hands down.
That is the metal band.
Yeah.
They're not just a metal band. They are
Right.
the
metal
metal
band.
band.
That's right.
If you see a big giant spider, smack it with a shoe or a shovel.
That'll get rid of it.
Yes, if it has
will
babies
definitely get
inside
rid
of
of it.
their sack, do not.
Excuse me.
Because then the babies will crawl everywhere.
I can actually hear the water from that river.
It's right there, right
Not-
on the other
not-
side of the brush.
Yeah.
We're up on a cliff, though.
We're very
It's
close to a
fucking
river,
20
guys.
feet down. That trail.
I hope you guys are still watching. I know this is going to be a long video, but we're trying to make it as entertaining as fucking possible. Sorry.
By
Saying.
saying fuck a lot.
Just saying fuck a lot.
Do not. You
And,
viewers out there, do
we're
not
gonna-
say
I'm gonna-
cuss words.
Hold on, check this out. All right, so over here, we've got a lot of, we've got a little pile going. And as you can see, the sun is beating right down on it, so hopefully it's going to dry some of this wood here.
Yeah.
And then we will, later on, start a fucking fire. Yeah. And we're just going to keep adding to it. Like, see that piece of wood right there? Grab it. Yep, that one. See if it's dry. Is it wet, dry? How does it feel? Damp?
Yeah.
It's a little damp, but maybe we'll set it right here in the sun, and then hopefully that'll dry it.
A little taller.
As you can see, there's people
Like
that leave
this
bullshit
guy.
here. Oh, check it out. Dude, I just found this. It's a shell. What do you think this is? 30 odd, what kind of rifle?
223.
223? Is
That is what it is.
that what it says on there?
Remington 223.
Nice. Just found it, guys. Right there. Bada bing. That means somebody's firing some firearms. Nice.
It's
cool.
Get that shell.
Here, check it out. It's a bullet shell.
It's like a.
It's a shell.
Pistol. Smells weird.
Gunpowdery smell.
And so, film me doing this.
I'm filming you do it. What?
And that's probably. We should probably.
I haven't put anything in there yet.
We should probably break this.
Yeah, dude, fucking Amazon. Like $30. I think I paid that for that.
That's a freaking killer little camping gadget.
And I mean, yeah, dude, yeah. It comes with a lifetime warranty, so if anything ever happens
Guys, I'm
to
gonna
it,
show
they
you
Seen him
how
with
to